Hello and welcome to the Certified Ethical Hacker Study Guide. In this video, we will discuss Chapter 8.3, Tools for Identifying Vulnerabilities in Windows. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Now let's scream into the first topic. After this short break. Many tools are available for discovering Windows vulnerabilities. Using more than one tool for analysis is advisable, so learning a variety of methods and tools is beneficial to your career. Familiarity with several tools also helps you pinpoint problems more accurately. Some tools might report deceptive results, and if these results aren't verified with another method, you might not have an accurate assessment to report. Popular OS vulnerability scanners include Tripwire IP360, Tenable Nessus, Nexpose, and OpenVAS. You were introduced to Nessus and OpenVAS in previous modules. All these products scan both Linux and Windows OS. In addition, several tools are specifically designed for Windows. In the following section, you explore using Nessus for assessing Windows systems. Now let's fight our way into the next topic, right after this short break. Although all computer systems have security problems, many attacks can be avoided with careful system analysis and maintenance, which can include practices from establishing an efficient, regular update scheme to reviewing log files for signs of unusual activity. When Microsoft learns of problems or vulnerabilities in its software, it publishes patches, security updates, service packs, and hotfixes to address them as soon as possible. There you have it. Now let's run on into the next topic right after this short break. Common Windows Server configuration and security issues, specifically when security updates are missing. Missing Windows, IIS, and SQL Server security updates, missing Exchange Server security updates, missing Internet Explorer security updates, missing Windows Media Player and Office security updates, missing Microsoft Virtual Machine and Microsoft Data Access Component security updates, and missing MS-XML and Content Management Server security updates. Missing IE security updates and missing Windows Media Player and Office security updates. Missing Microsoft Virtual Machine, VM, and Microsoft Data Access Components, MDAC, security updates. Missing MS-XML and Content Management Server security updates. Now let's flip on into the next topic, right after this short break. Common Windows Server configuration and security issues, focusing on Windows configuration. Account password expirations left at default settings, not matching company policy like 30 days or so. This should be changed to match the company policy. Blank or simple passwords are used for local user accounts. This should be changed to match the company password policy. File system type on hard drives is insecure. FAT being used when NTFS should be used to provide ACLs. Change to NTFS if possible. Auto login feature is enabled. Disable if this feature is not required. Number of local administrator accounts should be 1 or 2 at most. Is the guest account enabled? Disable this account if it is not required. Restrict anonymous registry key setting should be set to not allow anonymous access, if not a business requirement. List shares on the computer and any unnecessary services running. Make sure shares are credential secured and stop unnecessary services. Windows version and whether Windows auditing is enabled. Is the Windows version supported by updates? Auditing creates log entries to track file access. Is this set to meet company policy? Firewall status and automatic update status. Is the firewall enabled and configured to match company policy or left at defaults? Are automatic updates configured to match company policy? Now let's blaze on into the next topic right after this short break. IIS, also known as Internet Information Service. Is the IIS lockdown tool running? If the server version is older than 2003, IIS lockdown needs to be running. Are IIS sample applications and the IIS admin virtual folder installed? These are default installation items and should be removed or secured. Are iOS parent paths enabled? If enabled, this default setting may need to be evaluated or disabled. MSADC and scripts virtual directories are installed by default and should be removed or disabled. iOS logging should be enabled. iOS should not be running on a domain controller. Does the administrators group belong in the sysadmin role? This setting may be a default configuration. If not intended, remove the administrators group. make sure the SYN-ACK role is restricted to sysadmin only. SQL Server should not be running on a domain controller. The SA account password should not be default or blank, and the guest account should not have database access. Access permissions to SQL Server installation folders should not be left at default settings. The Everyone group should not have access to SQL Server registry keys. SQL Server service accounts should not be members of the local administrators group. If compromised, hackers will have admin access. SQL Server accounts should not have blank or simple passwords. When it comes to SQL configurations, check SQL Server authentication mode type to make sure it matches security requirements. The number of sysadmin role members should be at the minimum. Now let's fly on into the next topic, right after this short break. Desktop application configuration. Internet Explorer security zone settings for each local user should match company policy. Is IE enhanced security configuration enabled for administrator accounts, and is it configured to be secure? Administrator accounts should avoid browsing the internet, and sessions need to be highly secured. Is IE enhanced security configuration enabled for non-administrator accounts? This setting must be configured to match company policy and not accidentally left at default settings. What are the Microsoft Office security zone settings for each local user? These should be set to match company policy and not accidentally left at default settings. Now let's crash on into the next topic, right after this short break. In this activity, you scan your computer with Nessus to discover vulnerabilities, including weak or missing passwords. At the end of the activity, submit a summary of your findings to your instructor, along with brief recommendations for correcting the problems you found. Log on to Nessus Essentials. On the My Scans page, see Figure 8.2, click the New Scan button. On the Scan Templates page, see Figure 8.3, choose Basic Network Scan in the Vulnerabilities section. On the Settings tab of the New Scan, Basic Network Scan page, enter the name, description, and folder for your scan. For targets, enter the IP address of the computer you are targeting for your scan. You don't have to provide credentials on the Credentials tab, but if you do, the scan can collect more information. Click Save. On the My Scans page, click the Launch button to start your new scan. See Figure 8.5. A green circle icon indicates your scan is in progress. When the scan is complete, click its name in the My Scans list to view the results. What problems did Nessus Essentials find? Did it find any password vulnerabilities or other vulnerabilities? Are any results unexpected? Write a brief summary of vulnerability problems that Nessus Essentials found. If time permits, discuss your results with your classmates or instructor. Feel free to conduct more scans. Now you know how to use Nessus to scan the local computer. I hope this information serves you well in your journey to being an ethical hacker. If you find this video useful, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. To see more videos like this, please click in the rectangle in the middle of your screen. To see other videos from this channel, please click the circle on the bottom right. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.